feeling the flames of the corruption. Yes, it is going to be the soul. This character, you know what? I'm tired of you soul players out here gaslighting you, say, oh, this character's not good, bro. This character, look at what they did in our Real even before that. How can a character that dumps out so much damage and can punish things with a 5K 3-framer be bad? Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I know that there are people, especially after, I can't remember, it was 2 patches ago when the routing for Soul changed significantly and people were like, oh, this is not the same character. No, it's not, but people learned how to make it work, and it was obvious with the level of play at Arc Revo that is something that people need to really put back onto the plate. Also, Umisho, Wild Throw, ow!
The damage, obviously, but the fact that she sneaks that in, not even a normal throw, just a wild throw, a little bit more range than a normal throw. So Umi, and we saw that 5K also play against the Records. You gotta be careful about that if you're Marvelo. However, here's a 2D knockdown, close slash, jump H, gets in, 2D against 6H, and keeps it nice and meaty with the clone. Nice and well spaced, I lied, 6H applied, the tombstone, here lies you.
Here lies you and your dreams, and possibly your entire game plan, good lord. But, you know, Umisho, a lot of people, I mean, I know Umisho put herself on the map because of Happy Chaos, but she is an incredibly competent player with a number of other characters. Unfortunately, as soon as I say that, of course, Marvelo is like, I too am competent. I am competent in the ways of Dormazeki, and will burst this wall with my otter. Thank you very much.
This is gang right here. Careful that bar built up. We talked about that fast RC pressure this character has. YRC will let him free for a little bit, but the jump D back away, RC... not even gonna burst, that's fine. And I like that jump back D from the side of Marvelo. That's such a fantastic button to like jump back with and cover the escape options if they try to dash up. You might not be getting a lot, but however, Marvelo's getting a lot of this pressure sequence. Resets 2D, Rekka, wait and bait.
I understand what Umi was trying to do because Marvelo has been really aggressive with those diagonal alpha blades, especially in the corner for the setups. Umisho anticipated something that never showed up. Got a DP, Marvelo got a ton of damage off of that. The counter as well, this is going to... oh, it's not. The wall is going to actually reset. And Marvelo switched places with Umisho. Had to burst. It was going to be a lot of damage. Interesting air movement from Umisho. Unfortunately, ran out of actions, and that gave Marvelo the opportunity to win.
These follow-ups, the classic right there. 2S starter, the 2H alpha blade, Sigma Male grind set on the side of Marvelo. Approach with Rekkas, and they string people up that way. And the bar's built up. It's time for the guesses.
Well, and the thing is, too, like, that's playing the character really effectively because Chip is such a fast character. You're able to punish and whip punish very effectively. And if you can manipulate your movement on screen like the character requires you to, you're going to find a lot of success. Now, if you don't, then you just die. You're a wet paper towel, and you're trying to hold a brick.
I mean, this character can still access some damage. Nice 5P anti right there against the revolver. Close slash, overhead, red RC follow-up. That's going to be victory with the alpha blade again. Marvelo, so studious in all these matchups. Look at that. Caught the revolver when they were trying to use it as an escape option. We've seen that from a lot of souls.
We have seen that from a lot of souls. And I'm liking seeing that Umisho is clearly applying some of the things that she saw at Arc Revo this past weekend in her gameplay. I think that speaks a lot to her character and how she learns as a person. But Marvelo's movement is just a sight to behold. Look at the way that, I mean, you said it. Just the movement, the patience, understanding when you can capitalize on these gaps in the recovery periods in the characters. And then he was like, BRC, bye RC, I'm out of here.
Try to get that nasty RC combo with the B sword right there. Try to get that nasty overhead. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the opening, now pop in the corner. Oh.
Wow. Oh my gosh, what an aggressive burst there from Umisho. The YRC does come out from Marvelo. It's going to reset it. Marvelo is playing so intelligently.
Obviously, with the chip, he's going to do that. But Umi, still on the soul. Let's see if she can shine right now.
Yeah, I mean, I like that Umi is sticking to this. I mean, yes, we know that she has other characters, but, you know, just finding a lot of consistency. We are still in winners round 2, so it's not like there's a ton of risk to sticking to this character right now. And really, what more advantage, I mean, besides range advantage, what would you have as Happy Chaos? Okay, Marvelo does have to burst. Oh, wow, that was a big dive there from Umisho. This is a lot more damage coming out here, but Marvelo does spend the bar. I was going to say they have bar to work with, but that
punish.
Oh, yeah. BRC, you could tell that DP was already input, so unfortunate, but, you know, gonna move on to the second round here.
Did we say 5K? How could a character with a 3-frame 5K like that be bad? Yeah, if it's whipped, it's punished, but, like, come on now. That was a good IB 5K. However, Marvelo puts her right back in the corner. 6H wall break, max amount of damage right there. There was some tension after this wall break situation. 2K2D knockdown, close slash. Now it's time to start the party. DP immediately against the overhead of the 6K. Does not want to deal with that with Volcanic Viper.
Did you see how Umisho backdashed the heck out of there when Marvelo started coming in with 2K2D? They were like, I'm not dealing with that. They're out of there. But Marvelo is gonna, unfortunately, they died. They just got burst back. They had 100% tension. And just like that, Umisho puts one on the...
We might even see Raw Revolver. We'll see, though. Marvelo still on game point.
Yeah, still on game point. Umisho has a little bit of a hill to climb. Early burst from Marvelo, but not one out of defensiveness. It was aggressive, trying to keep Umisho locked into that corner. I love that. Umisho was trying to do some sneaky air movement. Marvelo ended up challenging it with just a 5P, which was great. We do get a guard crush there. Marvelo, caught backdashing. That is a shame, and that is a lot of damage. Good.
Oh, my God. The DP, though, had the bar to bet it, though. 2S, 2H. Tech. RC's in 5P starters, a counter hit combo. Slump Dog Millionaire still right there. Hold this grip.
I really like that. Oh my gosh, and then like you said, 2K2D, the diagonal Alpha Blade comes back out. Umisho is in the corner again. Marvelo has a bar of tension to deal with, but unfortunate, just one flamey, fiery punch to the chin and you died.
That's the win. The Volcanic Viper coming through from the side. And again, she knows this matchup too as well. We've seen the IPs come through. We've seen the punishes, the DPs with the record sequences. I like that. But just like that, you caught up in the corner, almost a wrap. If Marvelo has it his way. 2H, puts up the clone, 6H burst. Make some distance.
Yeah, they're working with, yeah, that is the really good question. For how long these command grab comes out from Marvelo, and then a regular grab afterwards. I love the sneakiness of it. The BRC, but Umisho is just undeterred. Wild throw, you're back into this corner. Ooh. Wild throw again, do it a third time. Nope, got a guard crush instead.
Okay, starter, red RC, Volcanic Viper. One more hit, the DP, I would have did it too.
Same. I mean, DPs are such good tools. It was not Guilty Gear, but during the Melty Blood Top 8 Evo, one of the competitors did 4 grabs in a row and won. And you know what? Since then, I am a throw enabler.
It wasn't on launch. I have to go back to the archives of records. I like that 2K in play though from the round start. Asada Umi. Oh, that's too high to fly with that burst. And you see the camp. Oh my God, you're so nasty. Sticking the wild throw to get the win. Umi on set point goes for the revolver. And then after getting that hit, goes to the wild throw right after. You so nasty.
I feel like Umisho has the broadcast on and she's like, oh yeah, wild throw? I too like wild throw. Marvelo trying their hardest. They were up 2-0. And are getting put back in their place. Marvelo would like this to at least have, final game, final round. But that is definitely a good start. Umisho, though. Slump Dog. What are you calling it?
Slump Dog Millionaire.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so we do have final game, final round. But Umisho get a little saucy with it.
Yo, shout out to my boy Range for that one, too, as well. Definitely hear my boy cutting up. But now they cutting up in neutral. Rekkas trying to get in FD, back up, 2K2D knockdown jump, H, deep fish with it, forcing Umi on the defense and having to block all this. There's a 5K just defense situation. And again, having that 3-frame is so important to be able to get just defense. And again, might be dying to doing these DPs. There's no par at the bottom to save yourself. Oh my God, what is this combo? Banditbringer 6H, still alive.
I'm not breathing because I could not believe how much damage Umisho just did. Please end this with a wild throw. My whole life would be complete if you ended this with a wild throw.
Bro, Marvelo comes back from the brink to a goddamn god. However, it's still one touch. Marvelo with a lot of cash to spin. Can he get the win? Red RC, jump H, 6K, 5K. I'm faster.
Oh my God.